Why should I apologize?
The incident between Pang Donglai and Chai Dedu has come to an end for the time being. What do you think of this kind of online troll? What do you think of it?
Today, Chinese enterprises may be unfamiliar with this kind of mass movement. Public relations before, because PR mainly dealt with a few media, but now with self-media. So to be honest, the public relations ability of Chinese answers, it requires an improvement in level. Based on our previous PR services for company, public relations strategies, generally when encountering such a thing, just apologize and don't argue. Even in today's self-media, we still think they are the same. You said my jade is expensive, right? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'll just stop selling jade and Pang Jolay in the future. Jade is like this. It's a kind of jewelry, but it has no standard. Gold has standards, and diamonds have standards. With standards, it can circulate. In some countries around the world, it's just a stone. It's nothing at all. We have run a jadeite store before. We were surprised when we studied it at that time. Just this thing. It is impossible to circulate globally. It can only be circulated in the Chinese culture. And it's very difficult to circulate it. It really depends on your preference. There are some hard physical indicators, but the price of these physical indicators are not so simple. For example, if I have such a color in it, or there is no impurity, or there are no impurities in it, whether it's worth 100,000 or 1 million. It depends on your taste. This jade is mostly used as a gift and as a status symbol. And the other is a status symbol. There is no standard price for it. The same piece of jade, when you sell it for 200 yuan, maybe no one will buy it, but when it's priced at 20,000, maybe someone will buy it because he needs this identity symbol. But for the 200,000 jade, it may only be sold one piece in half a year. So its cost is calculated like this. For Pang Donglai, can Pang Donglai really do the business of jade? It's all just a guess. Of course, from the perspective of our consultants, if our clients encounter this situation, generally speaking, when we face crisis, the first suggestion of PR is to sincerely apologize. It can quickly calm down the situation or even prevent it from developing negatively. The simplest and best way is to say, sorry, I just sold the jade. Its profit margin is so large. But if there is no profit margin, I can't sell this jade either. Let's hear what the netizens have to say. Whether you want to buy jade from Pang Donglai or not, you say no. If you don't buy jade from Pang Donglai, I won't do this business. And leave it to the haters. Can't you sell that thing for 20 yuan? If you can try to sell, you will lose more. You might as well sell it carefully. Sell it for 20,000 or two. Maybe the store can survive with that. I'm just saying both sides. This little brother, do actually just wants to ride on the wave. It's obvious to see that because he wants the other party, Mumu, if you show up and talk to me, my status will be elevated. This is a characteristic of the media age. They hope to raise their status in the media. In the media? Like, you can see in the media world. As for Pang Donglai, they handle it seriously. So there's no need to, now many public relations events, I think they are all handled too seriously. They are so serious and fight with others. Even if it's this issue, the main none of the responsibility is not mine. Just for that 1%, you just need to apologize. It would be over. Today, many enterprises in China in general, they are very large, but we are still young. We have managed a company for 40 years. And today, some of the enterprises we manage have become international enterprises. Do you know that when managing such a large enterprise, when we don't have much experience, especially in the era of self-media, there are many crisis PR issues. Learn it slowly.
Pang Jolai also made a reply, including the transaction data, but the influencer was still so aggressive, which led to the current public outcry.
If you listen to the inside story, why this later caused public resentment, the purpose is simple. Dewey just wants to ride on the wave, but why can he take advantage of this incident? All news events have changes in the event. It started with jade, then this event was formed. Pang Donglai sells jade. This forms the core of this incident. Pang Dong, you should sell jade like others do. You can't sell it at a low profit. If I come out and apologize today, this matter will end. I, Pang Donglai, can't sell jade. Bro, I'm sorry. I'll quit. But the reason why it was interpreted later is because what is the profit margin of Pang Donglai? Because Pang Donglai's positioning in word of mouth is my profit margin is low, right? I give consumers a lot of benefits. Does this touch on an original cognition? So the incident has actually changed. If this event is separated from you and extended to Pang Donglai's profit margin, the matter will become big and Pang Donglai will suffer. Let consumers think that Pang Donglai's profit margin on all products may do something to the profit. This incident is evolving in this. So Pang Donglai, if Pang responded with an apology at first, it would have kept the public opinion on jade. Don't let it burn out from the jade. What happened? Pang Donglai didn't stop the topic here. He continued to let the topic burn. So this topic became a hot topic. The only conscientious retailer is actually lying to us, touching on the crisis of trust. So it's spread among the crowd. The main topic of this public opinion is changing. If it doesn't touch that sensitive point, it won't explode. So our customers and friends also often make this mistake. Sometimes it's hard for us to persuade clients.
Why should I apologize?
You have to talk to them for a long time. Apologizing is not just an emotional and a responsible attitude, but also rationally, it is also the best way for you. The best way for you, it's so hard. Oh my God, I even want to go out and apologize. The problem is that it's useless for me to apologize.